This episode is brought to you by Pulsar. I don't know. Again, I'll jump into religion. I don't know which one this is, but there are two aspects to it. I love the idea of being born again. I love the idea of being born again. The idea of death, I like this. I don't know which teaching this is. I think it's somewhere in Buddhism, I believe. When you're gone, your body is given away in very different ways.
As according to my teacher says, हामीले पञ्चतत्त्वसँग सापटी लिएको र त्यसैलाई फर्काएर दिएको. Like it's a guest house. We are living in this guest house. Yeah? But this guest house has a time limit. हामीले यहाँ बस्न पाउने limitation छ. And त्यो सकियो टाइम सकिएपछि पनि फर्काउनु पर्छ. So, हैन? त्यो फर्काइदिया मात्र हो. And then you choose another guest house.
What do you think is going to happen when we die?
I don't really think too much about it. I know I have to, one day I have to leave this body.
Yeah.
But then due to your present, during the time when you're with this body, what you do, how you are dealing with your emotions and so on, there is certain tendencies generate गर्छ जसले that really carries on. That continues. अब यो धेरै डिप धन्न जाउँ किनभने फेरि म यहाँ प्रवचन दिन थाले जस्तो हुन्छ. I don't want to get into that but then in order to get the right explanation from the right person would be more beneficial for people to listen to rather than me. I'm still in the process of practicing. So
when you meet our leaders, I know you've talked with majority
you
of
mean
them.
the political leaders?
Yeah.
हजुर.
What do you see in them?
I'm surprised, because what you hear about them outside in the paper, news, people curse them and so on. But personally, when I meet them, they're just normal human being as I am. So what's wrong with them? भन्ने खालको नि मलाई धरोधरमा मलाई धेरै पटक एउटा इन्सिडेन्ट म तपाईँलाई सुनाउँछु. A lot of the time we develop that image of them and we are agitated by that imagination of ourselves जुन we build up, यसैले त्यतिखेर भर्खर अब माओवादीको सरकार भर्खर आएको थियो. यसैले हामीजी मन्त्री हुनुहुन्थ्यो. अनि एनआरएनले क्यानाडामा एउटा कार्यक्रममा मलाई बोलाएको थियो. अनि उहाँ पनि आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने भयो. And then what I started to feel was like something ला म कसरी भेट्ने.
हजुरलाई?
I had feeling that I don't want to meet this person who is responsible for killing so many people भन्ने खालको नि. त्यो prejudgment, judgmental image that I carried of this person, actually it's my fault नि. मैले imagination त मैले मैले भेटेकै छुइनँ. सुने मात्र हुन्. And I was trying all different means to avoid coming face to face with this person. But then eventually I had no chance. No option at all. Before I saw this person ran towards me and said, Aniji, तपाईलाई भेटेर कस्तो खुसी लाग्यो. And I was like, लाराक लुरु गर. Oh my God, म कस्तो पापी रहेछु. She's such a normal human being. She's coming to me with such a big smile.
And arms wide open.
Yeah. And I felt so bad about myself. She's another human being. And I was so agitated. I was so uncomfortable because of my own way of thinking. नि. अब उसको कर्मले उसले के गर्यो त्यो उसको कर्म रहेछ. But then how we affect ourselves with our own judgment towards these people. And that incident was such that I felt like that. And त्यसपछि म उहाँसँग कस्तो घुलमिल्यो. उहाँलाई गीत गाउनु मन पर्ने रहेछ, नाच्नु मन पर्ने रहेछ, फुलको आँखा गीत गाइदियो उहाँले. I was like astonished actually, thinking like, normal human being. Everyone who wished to be happy as I do. And she loves to be funny as I do. She loves to sing as I do. She loves to dance as I do. She enjoys food as I do. She's a normal human being भन्ने खालको त्यो फिल मलाई भयो and I was very ashamed of the way I was thinking. But then of course I have come across different other नेताजीहरू जस्तै कि अब स्वर्गीय हाम्रो कृष्ण प्रसाद भट्टराईज्यू हाम्रो अर्को कोइराला गिरिजा प्रसाद कोइरालाज्यू उहाँहरूले धेरै माया गर्नुहुन्थ्यो मलाई सिरियसली म अझ टाढा टाढा भएको थिएँ एन्ड त्यतिखेर पनि त्यही हो आफ्नो प्रिकन्सेप्सलाइज्ड त्यो जजमेन्टले गर्दा आई वाज अफ्रेड द्याट मान्छेले म पोलिटिक्समा लाग्यो भन्ला कि मलाई कङ्ग्रेस भन्ला कि भन्ने थियो त्यो उमेरमा त्यस्तो मेरो त्यो नचाहिने डर थियो बट देन अब यो उमेरमाथि पुग्दै जाँदाखेरि जस्तै कि केपी ओलीजीसँग मैले चिनजान गरेको छु त्यस बाहेकका उहाँ हाम्रो अन्य मन्त्रीज्यू पूर्व मन्त्रीज्यूहरूसँग मेरो चिनजान भइरहेको छ उहाँहरूले कस्तो भेरी काइन्डली दे गिभ मी कल एन्ड दे हेभ नो एजेन्डा विथ मी आई हेभ नो एजेन्डा विथ देम आइदर no political agenda, no position agenda, no power agenda, no financial agenda. It's purely based on human-to-human connection. And I rejoice on that. And I feel blessed that people are happy with me. People are there are people who feel comfortable with me, talking to me. And I rejoiced on that. Instead of making me feel too arrogant on that subject, I feel humbled. Yeah. And that is there only possible because of my guru. मेरो गुरुले सधैँ भन्थे कि if ever you feel like I am the one, just find the good reason. And I try to find the good reason and I don't find the good reason. Just because I'm famous? No, there are far much more famous people out there in the world. So I'm nothing in front of them. अलिअलि पैसा छ अलिकति financial there are far much more richer people out there, financially. अलिकति मेरो कुरा चल्छ भन्ने पावर कुरा को हो र मभन्दा पावरफुल कति छन् व्याप्त छ नि so I have difficulty finding good reason for me to be arrogant. There are times when I feel joy. There I feel like, how blessed I am. And that is all because of my guru. I had a good brought up, I think, with his blessing. त्यति एउटा मलाई घमण्ड गर्ने मेरो गुड रिजन भने आई ह्याड अ ग्रेट टिचर इन माई लाइफ भन्ने हो त्यति मात्र छ अदरवाइज लाइफ इज unpredictable, unreliable, very unreliable.
Do you think everybody needs to follow somebody or follow somebody's teachings?
I don't know what to say on this, but inquisitive mind अलिकति राख्नु चाहिँ जरुरी छ यो स्पिरिचुअल पाथमा चाहिँ किनभने यसले सार्थक तुल्याउनलाई हेल्प गर्छ एनिथिङ द्याट यु डु or say or think, it will help you to see the meaning in it, the meaningful meaning in it. त्यति एउटा त्यतातिर अलिकति ध्यान जाने कुनै पनि कारक या whoever inspires you or whoever encourages you into that, you can consider this person as a guru. That helps.
It doesn't matter if that person is young or if that person is old?
No. कहिले कहिले त सानो बच्चा पनि बुढो मान्छे भएको जस्तो कुराहरू गर्छन् नि ज्ञान गुणका कुराहरू गरे भने आई मिन तर एउटा फोकल पोइन्ट भयो भने चाहिँ राम्रो एउटा कोच जस्तो लाइफ कोच अब अहिले मोडर्न ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा युज गर्दा त हामीलाई आध्यात्मिक गुरु पाउनु भनेको एउटा इट्स लाइक अ लाइफ कोच who helps you to develop all your capacities to the most extended level and be there to point out your weaknesses and yet still protect you with deep love.
I wish people would find somebody like that, but it's so hard. कहिलेकाहीँ हुँदैन नि त कहिलेकाहीँ आफ्नो बाटो आफै खन्नुपर्छ नि
त्यो त हो तर अलिकति खुल्ने बानी गर्नुपर्छ रहेछ मैले फिल गरेको कतिपय टाइममा हामीले आफ्नो जजमेन्टले आफूलाई नै त्यो पर्दा लगाए जस्तै नि
जस्तै
झ्यालमा पर्दा लगाएपछि कोठामा अँध्यारो छ उज्यालो देखिन नि यु हेभ टु मेक द एफर्ट टु पर्दा अलिकति खोल्ने कोसिस गर्नुपर्छ and there you see you find so much light outside. अझ त्योभन्दा अझ बेसी इन्जोय गर्ने हो भने त झ्याल खोल्नु पर्यो हावा सिरेर आएको आनन्द उठाउनु पर्यो. ओ बाहिर यति झ्यालभित्र बस्दा त यति सिरेर म बाहिरै जान्छु भनेर फेरि बाहिर गएर त्यो होराइजनमा त्यो एम्बिसमा आफू पिच्नु खोज्यो भने खोजी आफैले गर्नुपर्छ. यता त आउँदैन.
खोजी गर्न त आउँदैन होइन. मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ भने एडभाइसेस फ्रीमा आउँदो रहेछ कि. लट अफ एडभाइसेस, लट अफ पिपल.
That's the cheapest thing that people can give. Advices.
दिइहाल्ने. इट डिपेन्ड्स अपन यु. आफूमा डिपेन्ड गर्दो रहेछ त्यो एडभाइस लिने कि त्यो एडभाइस नलिने भनेर.
And a lot of the time when you receive advices without asking for it, then you feel like it's more of a criticism rather than like advice. You feel very awkward and imposed. दबावमा परे जस्तो फिल हुन्छ. But then the day when you feel like I need some advice, that's good. That means you really feel that I need to learn something more. There's something that I don't know.
I believe that needs to be open till the time you die.
True, very true, very true, very true.
You can learn from anything and everything. You can learn from nature. You can learn from human beings. You can learn from animals. You can learn from everything and anything that exists in this planet.
Very true.
You know?
Even एउटा कपाल मात्र ग्रे हुन सक्छ. That's what is the sign. Hey, you're growing old. That means your time is being limited. Time is running out भन्ने हो. एउटा अनित्यको कुरा गर्दाखेरि, impermanenceको कुरा गर्दा. But then in modern time, nobody likes to talk about death, you know.
Yeah.
डेथलाई आत्मसात त गर्छ. मान्छे मर्नुपर्छ भनेर सबैले कुरा गर्छ. त्यो बानी विलासको लागि मात्र भए पनि नि, बुद्धि विलासको लागि मात्र भए पनि. Nobody will come and say that I will live forever. And
so well, some people definitely think they will live forever.
They behave like they do. They behave like that. They do. But then they probably might not say that I will live forever. But then they behave.
They pretend that I'm going to be here forever and ever and ever.
सबै मर्नुपर्छ भन्छ तर म बाहेक भन्छु कि.
This episode is brought to you by Pulsar.